against China and India. Well, the first two matches, as you can see, have gone China's way. Next up is men's singles, and this is one I'm particularly looking forward to because both players have won medals at World Championship level. After the men's singles, we'll have women's doubles, and then we will finish with mixed doubles, the fifth and final match of the tie. So Shi Yu Qi was the World Championship silver medalist in Nanning in 2018. Sai Praneeth, the bronze medalist from the World Championships in Basel in 2019. So the court officials already on court, Kai Utu from Finland and Latif Johari of Indonesia. So, I can tell you, these two players have met each other 4 times previously, so they will know each other's games very well indeed. It's the first match of this tie that we've had players or pairs who have played against each other previously, because of course we had the brand new men's doubles pairing from China in the first match, and then a first appearance by Aditi Bhatt in senior tournament. So here comes Chen Ufei.
Sorry, I think it's Shi Yu Qi.
Oh, Shi Yu Qi, I do beg your pardon. I'm still on the last match.
That's okay, don't worry
senior
about
moment.
it. Don't worry.
Shi Yu Qi, silver medalist at the World Championships in Nanjing in 2018 against the 2019 bronze medalist Sai Praneeth. And as you can see, their 4 previous meetings all won by Shi Yu Qi. But interestingly, all 4 previous matches have gone the full distance, all gone to 3 games. And also of interest to me, and I'm going to ask you about this later, Morten, the last 3, Sai Praneeth has won the first game and then lost quite decisively in
I expected so.
the deciding. Shi Yu Qi, as you can see, is 25 years of age, born at the moment, but has been as high as 2, a total of 52 weeks as world number 2 across 3 different spells. Well, he's on his 3rd Sudirman Cup campaign, so his first in 2017 on the Gold Coast. He didn't actually get to play, wasn't selected. Sai Praneeth B is 29 years of age, born in Hyderabad. 15 on the world ranking at the moment, has been as high as 10, a total of 6 weeks as number 10. And when he won his bronze medal at the World Championships, lost his semi-final to Kento Momota, who went on to win the gold medal. Now, as we look at our court officials, I can tell you that Sai Praneeth played in yesterday's tie against Thailand, but he played mixed doubles with Tanisha Krasto. It was the 5th match, and they lost out to Puavaranukro and Teura Tanachai in 2 straight games, 21-13, 21-11. So at least he's had an experience in the venue here. So it was a different court. Yesterday's tie between India and Thailand was on court 2. We're now on court 1. Well, these two did actually meet in a final once. That was at the Swiss Super 300 events of 2019. 21-12 in the deciding game. You saw a moment ago that the last time they met was the Indonesian Masters 500, and it was 21-10 in the deciding game. So the deciding game has been decisive in favour of Shi Yu Qi. No, if you were with us yesterday, I was talking about Sai Praneeth being a very laid-back player in the men's singles, which was surprised me that he was selected for the mixed.
China, represented by Shi Yu Qi. India to serve. Level. Play.
So Sai Praneeth representing India, nearest to us. Again, Shi Yu Qi. So Morton, we've given a pretty good indication with our pre-match talk that
Yes.
we think that Sai Praneeth's stamina perhaps is not as good as his opponents.
Yeah, I completely concur with you on that. You've given a lot of hints to it, and it's a common thing when we commentate on Sai Praneeth is that he's really a lovely person. He's got lovely badminton in his bones. He's playing fantastic technical badminton.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the crunch, one have to say that his physical form is simply not good enough. And we so often see that he's running out of steam in the third and final game.
Yeah. And we haven't seen enough of him since he had COVID to know
No.
how that has affected him as well.
Exactly. But again, in this situation here, in this particular match, if Shi Yu Qi is playing well, he has got the game, really got the game to beat Sai Praneeth because he's got so much more pace than Sai Praneeth has got. Which means that when he's playing at his best, which is a long time ago though, due to the COVID situation in the world, due to his major ankle injury,
Yeah.
he sustained, I think it was in Indonesia a few years back.
2019.
Yeah, and that was January 19. And he has not been the same since, in all honesty. Also what we saw from the Olympics in Tokyo, he can play better. We've seen him play better. But when he's playing good, his pace is phenomenal. And we have seen him beat Kento Momota in the World Tour finals in fantastic style, where he played all-out pace. So when you are up against a player like Sai Praneeth, who's probably got very nice technique, but can't follow pace, then of course it's really something for Shi Yu Qi if he's playing well.
Yeah.
That was a long talk. I'll keep quiet now.
No, it's interesting. Finds the back line.
Yeah, call in.
Well, we know he's in good form because he's just won the China National Games. Oh, yeah, that's wonderful. Wonderful athleticism from Shi Yu Qi.
There we have a little bit of the footwork from Sai Praneeth. He's moving very well, but it's just the fact that the pace in his movement is not the same and not as explosive as just what we saw here.
Exactly.
From Shi Yu Qi.
Yeah.
The way that he's able to leap from his base position to the forehand in just one leap, and he's there and banging it down the floor, straight down the line, is not something you would see from Sai Praneeth. Oh, that's bad luck. That's really bad luck for Sai Praneeth. I think he did well to get that one back and get the racket to it. But unfortunately for him, it's just top of the tape as I see it. Let's have a look. Really close. 5 to 10 centimetres, but good effort.
Well, this is 8 straight points, because wasn't he love 2 down?
I think he was, yes.
Yeah. Oh yes, it's speed of movement again, Morton.
Yeah.
How quickly he got behind that, then he's got the options, hasn't he?
It's the best. I know we've only seen 5-6 minutes of his game so far, Shi Yu Qi, but it's the best I've seen him play since his injury.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. The way he's moving on court is so much better. That's a good shot. Well played by Sai.
Please welcome the players for court number 3 in the tie between Japan and Egypt. Men's doubles, Takuro Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi, Japan.
Oh, that was going wide.
I think so too, yes.
Yeah, needn't have taken that, Sai Praneeth.
And the response should have been more flat. This was just gave a chance to Shi Yu Qi to intercept it with, again, one of these leaps, this time to the backhand side with the attack.
So to the mid-game interval, and it's a very commanding lead by Shi Yu Qi for China. 7-point advantage. And this man, Sai Praneeth, is going to have to up his game, there's no question of that. Well, it was very foggy when we came in this morning, wasn't it? Well, it is a beautiful day now.
Yeah, it's
outside
lifted.
The arena.
Yeah. Yesterday was a beautiful day as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was 14-15 degrees, sun is shining. Really lovely.
So Chen Yu, Chinese coach, doesn't seem to be doing much of the talking, letting his player do all the talk. Why not?
Taking ownership.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Backhand smash with full pirouette.
And who used to do that as well? Lisicha. He's doing it. And here it comes. Look at that.
You know who started it? Zhao Junhua.
Probably, yes.
Yeah.
I remember him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Morton, I shouldn't have mentioned it. That's going to put you in a bad mood now,
Don't
isn't
mention
it?
the war. No. It was lovely times for me as well.
Oh.
That's well kept in.
Yeah. Oh, and look at that shot from Shi Yu Qi. My goodness me. No wonder a little nod of approval from Chen Yu. Look how he just stops that and plays the perfect net shot. I was convinced he was going to push that. Yeah, even gets the thumbs up.
This just shows the options you have when you reach your shots as early as that. You have tons of options.
Oh yes. I tell you what, Morton, this is a very different Shi Yu Qi from the man we saw in Tokyo.
Yes.
When he lost in the quarter-final of the Olympics to the eventual gold medalist Victor Axelsen. He lost 13 and 13. He's a different pace. He looks in a completely different mindset as well.
Yes, I agree. It's the best I've seen him for 2 years at least.
Yeah.
2.5 years now. I actually made a note in my mind saying it will be interesting to see whether Shi Yu Qi is actually able to get back to the form he had before his injury.
Yeah.
And this is the first sign. That's it.
Yeah. That's a total misjudgment by Shi Yu Qi. But he's in such a commanding position, he can be forgiven a lapse in concentration. Two lapses in concentration. Maybe it's a little worrying.
No. He's well in control.
Just missed it.
Yeah.
3 straight points. 3 errors from Shi Yu Qi.
That's good play by Praneeth. Yeah.
Oh, what a super winner. Yeah, super placement. Just his pace of movement, I think, Morton. The other thing that I'm noticing in comparison to Tokyo at the Olympic Games, I think he's much sharper on the net too. I think his net play is much better, Shi Yu Qi.
Yeah, but he's getting a lot of options here. Some of the shots that Sai is playing towards the front of the court are too slow, and that is obviously giving Yu Qi an even better chance. Oh, that's perfect. Good shot. Caught out.
Ooh, challenge.
Challenge, yes.
Yeah. Good challenge. Yeah, that's so athletic, isn't it? Wonderful leap in the air.
That would have been a winner.
Yeah.
Sai Praneeth was far away from that one. Had it been over.
It's a good lift from there, wasn't it? Oh dear. Oh, that may have been going out.
Oh, nice ankle.
Brilliant.
Really nice ankle.
What a shot. And just watch the hang time in the air.
Yeah, on the second one here,
Yeah,
it's coming
this
down.
one. That's fantastic. Game point opportunities. 10 of them. Yeah, lovely drop. Opening game 21-10 for Shi Yu Qi and China. So a very good start by Shi Yu Qi. 21-10 in 16 minutes. Well, he made the opening game look pretty simple, did Shi Yu Qi. This is the game point opportunity. Playing Sai Praneeth deep into his forehand corner. Then the slow drop, forehand net. And the same problem as Aditi Bhatt in the women's singles, couldn't push forward. But look how Shi Yu Qi was covering the net. Should that have gone over?
The next one is coming into picture here.
Yeah. So Agostui Santoso has said his piece, gone back to his chair. Oh, it really is a beautiful venue. More forest land in Finland than the whole size of the UK.
I believe so.
Yeah, biggest forest or wooded areas in the whole of Europe.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I want to come back and do some hiking.
Yeah, it's really a beautiful country.
I also want to see the Northern Lights, but I'm going to have to go a lot more north than
then
here.
you have to go up to where Norway, Sweden and Finland sort of meets at the top.
So second game, Shi Yu Qi, one game to the good against Sai Praneeth.
I think already here, first rally, look at how quickly Sai Praneeth is moving now. He's much more quick on his feet. I think he's decided that he wants to put everything into the start of the second game, see what he can do.
Well, he has to.
Yes.
Nice block. Oh, he touched it. He touched it. There. It was going wide. No wonder he looks disappointed in himself. Well, that's probably the longest rally of the match so far. Yeah, clearly touched it. And looking at that again, I think it would have landed in. I think it was right to try and play it. That's good judgment. Had a disappointing Olympics, didn't he, Sai Praneeth? He was seeded in his group. He was supposed to win his group and then ended up third of the group, lost to Misha Zibelman and Mark Kaljor.
Yeah, it was unbelievable when we were sitting there and watching the matches. Of course, we were not on that one, but the corner of our eyes, we were sort of watching the various matches. And we couldn't believe that he did not make it in the group.
I called the match against Misha Zibelman.
You did?
I'm sure I did.
Okay, because I didn't.
Yeah, I think it all sort of, there were so many matches we called, it all sort of blurred into one.
Yes.
That's just long as well. Now, we were talking a little bit about adrift yesterday, Morton. What's your feeling today on court one?
It's the same.
So the shuttle is flying faster, coming towards Shi Yu Qi.
Yes. It's not a lot. No. It's very, very little. Yeah. We're talking about an inch. It's not a lot.
Another good rally. Oh, that is what you call perfection. He's into these pirouettes, isn't he? .37 shots, yeah, I thought that might be the longest rally so far.
Yeah, not only the longest, but also Shi Yu Qi won it, which means it's like a double in favour of him and his game. This Sai really have to dig deep now in order to stay with Yu Qi.
Oh.
Left, no doubt.
No. Absolutely commanding the net position today, Shi Yu Qi. Well, that's put me in my place.
Nah, lovely disguise.
Yeah.
out again.
Yeah, that's the difference, isn't it, in the ends? Hitting with the drift.
Oh, nice disguise. Showing good technical abilities here, Sai Praneeth.
Oh, look at that though. Wonderful defence early on as well from Shi Yu Qi. Short lift, got what it deserved. Just have a look at where Shi Yu Qi's feet are, well inside the double service line as he plays that smash. An indication that the lift was nowhere near the back line.
Yeah, but it was all set up with a beautiful spinning net shot.
Absolutely.
That's what you pointed out earlier.
Yeah.
He's really strong at the net, controlling.
Good pace to the rally.
It's in.
Oh, I wasn't so sure about that one. What did you think, Morton? It was called good. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll see it again here.
But I think it's in. But it's very, very close. Yeah.
Yes, it was in. Good call, line judge. So, to the mid-game interval, Shi Yu Qi with a 7-point advantage, which is exactly the same scoreline as he had in the opening game, 11-4.
Part 1, 20 seconds. Part 1, 20 seconds. 4. Thank you much.
So the big question, Morton, what does Sai Praneeth do from here? Can he do anything? Or you never give up in a match, do you?
No, of course you don't give up. Of course you try the best you can. I think he came out in the beginning of this second game with his best plan. And being 11-4 down is obviously not a good situation when you bring everything into it and you really try hard. Despite that, you're still 11-4 down. It doesn't look good for Sai Praneeth.
No. Oh, it's called good, but he's challenging. Shi Yu Qi is challenging.
That's understandable.
What was your feeling?
I think it's out.
I think it caught the line.
We
Our
would-
cup of tea on this.
We would have a tea on it, and you win. Oh,
I tell you what, these glasses I've got now,
yeah.
beware.
Beware. They're brand new.
6-11.
I think the best that can happen for Sai Praneeth is that sometimes we see Shi Yu Qi sort of having these lapses in concentration.
Yeah.
And I think he's got to stay with it as best as he can. Oh, and wait and hope for a situation like that.
Yeah, that's a great pity from an Indian perspective. That was a golden opportunity to put that one away. The problem I see it in this matchup, Morton, is how do you actually break down the defence of this man? Look at the way he's defending. Everything is coming back. Where is Sai Praneeth going to play his winners? That's the issue. That's the problem for him.
He's got to go for straight smashing. Every time he's going cross court, it's just opening up the court. He will put himself in trouble if it comes back, and it comes back 9 out of 10. Got to go for smashing 2, 3, 4 times down the line, or straight smashes, and then eventually do the follow up.
Okay. Nice idea. So, there's our army of stringers. Do you know, I had an email from them this morning. Prior to this morning, they'd already done 540
Can't believe it.
rackets.
Can't
That's
believe it.
extraordinary.
And the tournament has hardly started.
We'd had one day.
Yeah.
One day of the tournament. 540 rackets.
15-7.
Yeah, Mark has been there for ages.
Yeah, and Tim.
Yeah.
I think those two sort of head up the team. That's a great backhand. Great getting out of difficulty. And there again.
Oh, what a good defensive shot from Shi Yu Qi.
Do you know, it's shots like that that say to me he's just oozing confidence.
Yeah.
And I think that win at the China National Games by Shi Yu Qi, the gold medal in Xi'an, and it finished just a week before they had to come here to Europe. So right off the back of, and it's a big thing, the China National Games.
It is. It's huge.
Yeah. Every 4 years, like the Olympics. Yeah. Now all those handles have got names on, and what tension, what sort of strings.
Yes.
And look at the number they've got lined up, ready to string, or maybe those are the ones they've done.
I think it's the ones they've done. But isn't it amazing to think that Mark is here standing 2021, and he used to string my rackets in the mid-80s.
Wow.
That's quite extraordinary, isn't it?
Just wide. Yeah, it's a lovely change of pace, wasn't it, from Shi Yu Qi?
I think despite the scoreline here in the second game, and it can possibly end up like in the opening game, I still think the second game in quality is much better.
Yeah, no, I agree. Former All England champion, of course, Shi Yu Qi. In fact, 2 All England finals in 2 years. Beaten in the final in 2017. Winner a year later when he beat Lin Dan in the final.
Please welcome the technical officials for court number 3.
Got himself in a real pickle there, Sai Praneeth. Didn't get back behind the shuttle at all.
Yeah, good play. Really good play.
He's just oozing confidence now, is this man.
These 2 attacking clears, when you expect the smash or the downward shots and then the attacking clears coming, is just perfection.
Yeah.
Really well played.
Match points.
Nami Matsuyama and Shinobu Japan versus Rune Ahmed Yuki and Thomas Ani
20.
The umpire is Mikael Fyri Dahl from Norway. The service judge is Emmanuel.
That's gone wide. So symmetry in the scoreline. 21-10, 21-10. Shi Yu Qi from China, giving China a win in the overall tie, because it's a 3-love lead for China in this Group A tie against India. And there you can see 37 minutes for the entirety of the match, and 21-10, 21-10. Well, he looked very impressive to me indeed. It looked like, as I said earlier in the match, almost a different player to the man we saw playing the quarter-final of the Tokyo Olympic Games when he lost to Victor Axelsen. So they take leave of centre stage. So this was the match point, the second match point opportunity which Shi Yu Qi duly converted. And clear from Sai Praneeth, clearly wide. Shi Yu Qi not even going back in court to have a closer look at it, knew it was well wide of the mark and the victory was his. So, once again confirming that scoreline, Shi Yu Qi winning 21-10, 21-10. So beautiful Finland. We're in Vampa, and we're here for the Sudirman Cup, the 17th staging of the Sudirman Cup. And as you can see in this Group A tie, it is China who have an unassailable lead against India. Sweet love, they lead as far as the first three matches are